5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. On the shoulders of Atlas, the SS Deke Slayton II orbital ATK Cygnus spacecraft soars toward the International Space Station.
As the orbital Cygnus 4 rocket lifts off from Cape Canaveral, several Aggie students will have their eyes to the sky as it carries an Aggie satellite to the International Space Station.
We're working on a 4-mission project called Lone Star to develop a pair of satellites that can autonomously rendezvous and dock in space.
The Lone Star project is a joint partnership between Texas A&M's AggieSat Lab, the University of Texas, and the Johnson Space Center. AggieSat4 is the second mission focused on small autonomous satellites.
The satellite will actually be riding up to the International Space Station kind of like as checked baggage. And so what will happen is when we get to the International Space Station, the astronauts will take AggieSat4 and they'll put it on a release mechanism. And then actually AggieSat4 then will be guided out the Japanese airlock off into orbit into space. So once we are out in orbit and stabilized and NASA gives us the okay, then we will then release a University of Texas spacecraft after that. And those two spacecraft then will interact. Small satellites have become very, very attractive in the profession because getting things into space is all about mass.
Small satellites, since they're so much cheaper, you can send many of them up on a rocket, so it becomes individually cheaper to launch them since launch costs are so much of a satellite's cost.
Doing things autonomously and with small missions is going to be especially important as we venture as humans out into the solar system. And so these small satellites are really going to be game changers in our space mission.
The AggieSat Lab is not just for engineering students. Any student that has an interest in space is welcome and encouraged to join the program.
All of the work here, everything that you see for the satellite is built by students. Everything's done in-house, so it's one of the few places on campus that you can go to do that as a student. And one of the few places in the nation where you can go to put something into space as a student.
These students are doing this all extracurricularly. This is not a class. These students are here because they want to be. They're here on their spare time just purely because they want to learn. They want to learn about the profession, they want to interact with colleagues, they want to network, they want to send things into space. And I'm really, really proud of the students for all their dedication and hard work to making this happen.
In early 2016, the students will deploy AggieSat4 from the International Space Station and will begin testing and collecting data at the Control Center located at Riverside campus.